Hi, I'm Vance, and welcome to Repair and Replace. Conventional stoves use coiled heating elements that plug into small receptacles just under the cooktop. If the receptacle or wires are faulty, then it can prevent the element from working. Also, a loose connection between the receptacle and element terminals can cause intermittent problems. In this case, the element might stop working and then surprisingly starts working again. Now, if you're not sure that the receptacle is causing your problem, then you can learn more in the troubleshooting videos linked below. In this episode, I'll show you how to install a new receptacle. Let's get started. To begin, you will need a screwdriver and a nut driver. Depending on your model, you might need a wire stripper, pliers, and a heat gun, or a knife and zip ties. If you need a new receptacle, then enter your model number on the AMRE Supply website. From there, you'll see a parts breakdown with the exact replacement parts listed for your model. If you don't find a match, there are universal kits that work with most models. Receptacle kits come in two styles, a full-length kit and a wire splicing kit. Wire splicing kits have short wires and include heat shrink tubing and wire nuts. The repair can be done entirely through the front. We'll show this repair first. If the kit has full-length wires with wire terminals, then you'll have to open up the back to connect the wires to the heat switch. We'll show that repair after. Always be safe and disconnect the power at the breaker. Lift the element up and remove it. Next, remove the drip bowl. Now, remove the screw and lower the receptacle. If you have a wire splicing kit, then you'll have to access the cooktop to cut and splice the wires. The top will lift up similar to the hood of a car, and the support rods will hold it in place. Using the wire strippers, cut the wires 4 inches from the receptacle. Now remove the receptacle. Strip a 1/4 inch off the end of the remaining wires. Now slide on the heat shrink tubing. Align the ends of the new wires and twist the wire nuts until they are secure. Bend the wires over and pull the heat shrink into place. Using a heat gun or a lighter, heat until it shrinks tightly over the wires. Be careful not to completely melt the heat shrink. If your kit comes with several mounting brackets, select the one that is closest to the original. Now connect it to the receptacle block. Next, lower the stovetop. Align the receptacle and tighten the screw. Now insert the drip bowl and replace the heating element. If your receptacle kit has full-length wires, then you'll need to access the back of the stove. Since there might be some sharp edges, it's best to wear cut-resistant gloves. Gently pull the range slightly away from the wall. As soon as there's enough room, go in behind and unplug it from the receptacle. Make sure that there isn't too much tension on the cord. Now, Slide the range all the way out so you have plenty of room to work. On the back of the oven is a cover panel. Some models have a small panel near the top and a larger panel near the bottom. Now remove the screws. The panel will likely be sitting on several hooks. Simply lift up to remove the panel. Next, locate the infinite heat switch for the burner. Unplug the wires from the H1 and H2 terminals. In some cases, the wires are held together by a zip tie. You may need to cut this to release the wires. Now push the wires through to the front of the stove. Lift up the cooktop and use the support rods to hold it in place. Now remove the receptacle and the wires. Connect the mounting bracket to the new receptacle block. Take the wires and feed them through to the back. Next, connect the new wires to the terminals on the switch. Now use a zip tie to bundle the wires together. Next, lower the stovetop. Align the receptacle and tighten the screw. Now insert the drip bowl and replace the heating element. Align the back panel and replace the screws. Now plug in the cord and push the range back into place. Next, reconnect the power. Now you can test your stove. For more troubleshooting videos on water heaters, furnaces, and appliances, then subscribe to our channel. And if you need help, you can call or visit our AMRE location to talk with our knowledgeable staff. Thanks for watching.